Yeah.
I'm not in the state to align my fucking...
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3. Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss. So what do you want?
I hope you check the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me!
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
So I walked into the haze, and a million dirty waves. Now I see you lying there, like a Lila losing it. Black rocks and shoreline surf, still dead summer I cannot bear. And I wipe the sand from my eyes. The Spanish Sahara, the place that you wanna leave the horror here. Forget the horror here. Forget the horror here. Leave it all down here. It's future rust and it's future dust. Forget the horror here. Forget the horror here. Leave it all down here. It's future rust and it's future dust.
Remember when I said she was gonna wear a dress at one point?
Oh, yeah. For Chloe's funeral?
Yep.
Now the waves they drag you down, carry you to broken ground. Now I'll find you in the sand, wipe you clean with dirty hands. So goddamn this boiling space, the Spanish Sahara, the place that you'd wanna leave the horror here. Forget the
What did the photographers call Perfect Sunset?
Golden hour.
horror here. Leave it all down here. It's future rust and it's future dust. I'm the fury in your
Everyone comments on how Lauren kind of waddles.
Yeah, she does a little bit. That's okay. do what he wants. He's a good boy. God, the soundtrack of the game is so fucking good.
It is. Anytime the song comes up, I have to skip it. Yeah. Yeah.
I am trying to put tears in my eyes. I'm too in shock. I don't know what to do with myself. My breath is here. Watching the other ending.
Yeah.
How do I do that?
Oh wait, pause right now.
Yes, I did. Didn't let me.
Fuck.
Oh, I can skip this though. It won't let me go back. I want to play the other ending.
Fuck.
It won't let me. I did it too soon. Too fast. Too low. Fuck.
Worst case scenario,
It's okay.
we can
We'll
watch,
just watch it.
the other ending on my computer and record it.
Sure. It's okay. We don't have to record me
Okay.
listening to the other ending. Let's talk about this game.
Yeah.
So this is basically Final Destination, but gayer and sadder, huh?
I've never played Final Destination.
Final Destination is basically like people cheat death, and then death comes for them in increasingly disastrous ways until they die.
Oh.
So I suppose that this is some kind of strange, poetic, lovely Final Destination, wherein your friend has a chance to save your life again and again and again and again, but the universe just keeps wanting to kill you.
Yeah.
That's so fucking sad. I don't know how I didn't... See, I was always... My whole life. Ever since this game came out, I knew the ending choice, and I knew the basis of it, which is about a storm. And so I was like, okay. But I knew that the ending choice was that you either had to pick Arcadia Bay or Chloe. And I was like, man, why doesn't Chloe just evacuate with everyone else? This whole time.
Oh my god.
This whole time, I thought Chloe just refused to evacuate.
Oh my god.
Dead serious. Dead serious. Also, you could have just told everyone to evacuate Arcadia Bay. But also, I understand. It was kind of too late for that.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful fucking game. God.
It is.
You're right, it was worth the sadness.
It was.
It's just it's so... I mean, all those people deserve long and happy lives. But I won't lie to you in saying that 80% of the time that I was sitting there deliberating, I was like, are people gonna judge me if I pick Chloe?
Yeah, I mean, I usually pick Chloe.
I respect that. I definitely would have if you did not immediately say. Yes,
I
that's
just
good.
noticed that.
That's so good.
Again, every single time I play this, I know something new.
That's so good. I just if honestly, if you weren't like, oh, let's go back and play both endings, I would have picked Chloe first.
Yeah.
Dead serious. But that ending was really beautiful though.
Yeah.
And like it wasn't it hurt me, but it was important to me.
Yeah.
And I know where it's coming from. Although I get why now that like if they did a second Life is Strange season 2, they would have a different main character.
Yeah, because
they
would have to pick an ending.
Yes. And also this I don't know, just wow.
Oh, fun new announcement though.
Oh, yeah?
We are getting a comic series that this was like just announced.
Oh shit.
That goes after the other ending.
Oh, after Chloe's ending, so when
Yeah.
Chloe and Max are like on the run.
Yeah.
That's so good.
I'm so excited. Scott blows every single time. Like, Scott blows, he sure does.
I'm so sorry for Scott. I'm so sorry for Scott.
No, I've done this in my recording with you and Carrie.
I'm so sorry for Scott.
I don't even remember if I did it in this one.
Poor
but
Scott.
Scott blows.
Poor Scott. Michelle Young, I hope she is. I don't know. I just wanted to make another blow.
Gaspard Petit. Oh, don't make fun of him.
Oh, being petite isn't a bad thing. Elliot Hayut? I don't know what Hayutting is, but maybe he does. God, sorry. Yeah, so I'm just really emotional. This is a very good game. I guess like I don't even know. All of the things that I had questions about were answered, I think, which is great.
Yeah.
But I was like, how can they prove that the storm was really based on Max's powers? And then this ending proves it.
Yeah.
Like, it was literally like, oh no, you literally just fucked up space-time so much that they were like, stop!
Yeah.
Valid.
Oh, one thing I wanted to mention after the nightmare sequence,
Yeah.
which I really love, I
love that.
I really love the symbolism in including basically every man in the game in the
Yes.
sequence, even the good ones, because it kind of, to me, it represents how even one traumatic experience with men for women can completely just give you trauma and just fear of all men in general, even really well-meaning good ones.
Yes.
And also, I think that's a talking point towards, lesbians who have trauma and specifically do not date men because of those past issues and not just because of a lack of attraction.
Yes.
And that's why I really think of Max as gay,
Yes.
because I think even though you have the option to kiss Warren, I feel like that nightmare sequence just really nails it in that, like, she is terrified of men.
Yes. I mean, especially after all these things that have happened.
Yeah. And, like, they're obviously not all men.
But yeah, I mean,
But
you
you
don't have
can
to...
still feel that way even if
Yes. Even
Doug
if they are-
Bone.
Ayy. But yeah, even
Bone? Okay.
even if they're well-meaning men, it
Yeah.
doesn't have anything to do with the trauma.
Yeah, it's...
Square Enix Germany. Cool.
Yeah. Actually, I only recently found out that most of this game was produced in France, and that explains so much.
Oh yes, I love that.
Just, like...
Ugh.
Especially, like, as a French love story where it's really sad.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Tragic love. I'm a super big fan of tragic love stories, though. I can't say
Oh,
shit.
me too.
Like, I'm sad about, like, the whole, oh, yeah, they're lesbians, so they have to die and then never end up happy together, which,
Yeah.
listen, respect. But I guess I love a star-crossed lover story, I really do.
Me too. And I think, I don't know, even though it does play into that trope, I think given the whole story, it was still
Yes.
right to put that in there.
I believe you are
Like-
correct.
I'm
glad I got to kiss
I
Chloe.
think it makes sense.
Yes.
And even though it sucks with media as a whole, in just this game contained by itself, it's... Honestly, I don't think this game would mean as much to me if Chloe didn't die in one ending.
Yeah. I agree.
And also, apparently, the creators thought they were being more obvious with the other ending than they were.
Yeah?
Yeah, like they
Oh,
thought...
yeah, because they were like, oh, well, I mean, they run away to... Like, yeah, because people were like, oh, why don't they kiss? It's like, because they're literally running away to have a life together.
Yeah, like...
Yeah. No, I get that. For me, I'm gonna see the ending, but I never saw. Oh, that's beautiful.
I thought it. At
I
first
never
saw
thought
it
of that
initially-
ending. I never thought of it as something that wasn't like, oh, 52. Oh, it's slightly more decided to sacrifice Chloe. Only a little bit though. Oh, this is the only episode that matters in. That's the only decision that matters in Polarized. Amazing.
Pretty much because so many different things happen.
That's valid. Man.
Oh wait.
Huh?
So also one decision I want to talk about.
Yes, let's talk about it.
So, one thing that I really like is that sometimes Max's efforts to help people can actually do the opposite.
Oh yeah, if you do too much.
Yeah, like, so do you know what happens if you don't warn Victoria?
No.
She gets away and Jefferson doesn't kidnap her. Because you warned her about Nathan, she runs to Jefferson for safety.
Oh no.
So, like, it just really shows you how Max is so well-meaning and wants to help everyone, but can
Yeah.
make it worse. And that's how I feel a lot of the time, especially just with my OCD. I feel the need to help people and to fix things so much that I actually make things worse. And that's why Max was just, like, such an important character to me.
That's wonderful. But yeah, I really want to see the next ending.
Alright, yeah, let's see if it'll let us load it.
Okay, let's see. Wait.
We're, it wouldn't let us reload, so we're watching this on YouTube.
Yep, fuck it.
So we've seen this part.
Yes, but still.
This is my storm. I caused this. I caused all of this. I changed fate and destiny so much that I actually did alter the course of everything. All I really created was just death and destruction. Fuck all of that, okay? You were given a power. You didn't ask for it. And you saved me, which had to happen. All of this did. Except for what happened to Rachel. But without your power, we wouldn't have found her. Okay, so you're not the goddamn Time Master, but you're Maxine Caulfield. And you're amazing. Max. This is the only way. I feel like I took the shot 1,000 years ago. You could use that photo to change everything right back to when you took that picture. All that would take is for me to fuck that. No. No way. You are my number one priority now. You are all that matters to me. I know. You prove that over and over again. Even though I don't deserve it. That's so selfish. Not like my mom. Look what she had to give up and live through. And she did. She deserves so much more than to be killed by a storm in a fucking diner. Even my stepfather deserves her alive. There's so many more people in Arcadia Bay who should live. Way more than me. Don't say that. I won't trade you. You're not trading me. Maybe you've just been delaying my real destiny. Look at how many times I've almost died or actually died around you. Look at what's happened in Arcadia Bay ever since you first saved me. I know I've been selfish, but for once, I think I should accept my fate. Our fate, Chloe. Max, you finally came back to me this week, and you did nothing but show me your love and friendship. You made me smile and laugh like I haven't done in years. Wherever I end up after this, in whatever reality, all those moments between us were real, and they'll always be ours. No matter what you choose, I know you'll make the right decision. Chloe, I can't make this choice. No, Max. You're the only one who can.
This part always stresses me out. Just watching it slowly. Oh, that was a fast decision.
Yeah, they were just like, fuck it.
It's time. Not anymore. Max, I'll always be with you. Forever.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Thank
Sorry.
Mr. Banky.
God, I.
And now you've experienced the whole game.
Ah,
So yeah, they literally drive off into the sunset together.
wow. It's gonna replay. It's gonna play. An
I know, I know.
autoplay. I was wondering if you were gonna stop that, but you
Yeah.
didn't.
So
Wow. Wow, that's so beautiful.
actually, I was about to close this, and then I realized my
I-
horny Noctis art would come up.
Please don't. Oh my god. Wow. Yeah. Jeez. Fuck. I already admitted this to Haley, but honestly, like, if we weren't recording for a channel and Haley did not say we can play the other ending later, I was gonna pick Chloe.
Yeah, I always pick Chloe.
Because I just, I'm a hopeless romantic and I will sacrifice everyone for her.
Me
Because
too.
I'm a bad fucking person. I know this, it's fine. But I just, that's, I mean, first of all, I'm happy with that ending. I think it's a little unrealistic that the entire town was wiped out. People survive storms.
Also,
Not everyone would be dead.
the Two Whales diner looked pretty intact.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But
But I get it, like, people would have died, but, like, not everyone. And also, they probably should check for survivors, but I appreciate the poetic nature of them driving off into the sunset and finally escaping Arcadia Bay. Like, I like that. I love it. I love it. But also, there's no fucking way that killed every single person in Arcadia Bay. That's crazy. This ain't Roanoke, you know? Like,
And it was just announced that we're getting comics that take place after that ending.
oh,
So
Oh!
so we're gonna get to see where that takes us. So I'm really hoping that they're like checking for survivors,
yeah,
living in Seattle for a while.
yeah. I hope that.
Maybe they go to LA.
Aww, LA.
But well, we'll find out.
Big gay time. I'm so excited for those comics. Thanks for telling me.
Yeah.
And yeah, wow, this is emotional. I have nothing else to say aside from people could have lived through that, but also it's beautiful and I'm so happy and I love
Yeah.
Chloe and Max. And I don't think that people should have been as angry as they were about this ending not having like an explicit kiss. Like, they held hands and they said they'd be together forever. Y'all, it's pretty romantic.
That's pretty romantic.
Like it's okay. Like, you don't have to, like, it's fine.
Yeah, it's gonna
Like,
be
it's really, you don't have, like, I don't know why people were complaining about that personally.
At first I was upset about it, but then I realized, like, once I knew they were
Yes.
both intended as romantic,
Yes.
then I was like, oh, okay. It's just, I never tend to give creators the benefit of the doubt with gay things.
That's so valid,
It's just
actually.
like, no, prove it.
You know, I get where you're coming from then.
But with the confirmation from creators,
Oh, yes.
I already saw it that way, but knowing that the people who made it saw it that way was good.
Yeah, it's like Korrasami, you know, it felt
Yeah.
best. Like, you look at the ending of Legend of Korra, and I was like, wow, that was so romantic. I loved it so much. And then fucking 2 days later, and they were like, it's true. They went on a date to the spirit world, and now they're together. And you're like, ah! You know?
And then comics about it.
Yes! Wow.
Gay culture.
Gay culture. I love it. Lesbians rule comics. It's the truth. Anyway.